Hey guys, welcome. I'm setting a couple of things up. I'll be right there. Alright, welcome back, my wonderful people. Yes, I completely overslept today. Oh my gosh, I stayed up way too late. Way too late. I was thinking maybe I would have to stream later today, but yeah, I got some caffeine inside of me. So, yeah, I'm feeling like I can right now. So, yeah, I had moved the stream schedule to tomorrow, but that's because I just didn't know when I was going to stream today. But I guess an hour later is not too bad, I guess. I guess. Alright, yeah, come on in, everybody. Yeah. Sorry if it seems impromptu. I didn't mean it to be that way. I just went to bed like at... gosh, what was it, like 6 in the morning? It was ridiculous. I just couldn't sleep. But now my light is turned off, and we are playing this in the dark, so... What were you doing last night? I know, right? What was I doing? Not sleeping. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. I'll let people come on in and stay a while. You can watch for a bit before work. Okay, that's cool. We'll get started here in a couple of minutes. Like I said, I want to let people to come on in. Hey, mighty Lord Grey Grey. Hey, it's a Big Mac. Yes, stay a while and listen. Listen to what I have to say. This is a machine for pigs. Hey, working on art. That's really cool. I guess an early stream. Actually, it's a late stream. I was going to stream about an hour ago, but yeah, I completely overslept, so I thought I was going to have to stream later today because I wanted to get some sleep, but I got some caffeine in me and I'm doing pretty good, so we'll play today for a couple hours. I've been told that this game is rather short. It won't take me nearly as long to beat it as the first Amnesia game, so it should go pretty smooth. Seriously, yeah, my in-game children annoyed me enough to the point that you were forced to stream. I know, they just can't let it go. They have to be saved. Those darn children, always needing saving. Hey, Charles, yeah, come on in. Yeah, sorry for the reschedule of that stream. I didn't know exactly what time today I'd be streaming, so I didn't know what time to readjust the stream. So I just set it for the next day, and then I would just go live whenever, you know, whenever I felt, like, awake enough. Because I don't want to be tired when I play this game. I really don't. I want to be fully immersed into it and aware of what's going on. Come play with us, Daddy. Come play with us. Very, very spooky. Yep, you gotta get snacks. We'll get started here in maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, so... Being awake is much better when playing asleep. True. Forever and forever. That's true. If I am tired, well, this game will wake me up. That's for sure. This game is pretty creepy. All over the place schedule. Yeah, it does have a bit of history with that, but I woke up, well, I went to bed like at 6 in the morning this morning, and then I readjusted the stream to be the next day because I didn't know what time today I'd be streaming. I wanted to at least get a few hours of sleep in, so I knew it wouldn't be like right at noon like I normally stream, but I also didn't know what time after noon it would be. So I just set it for the next day. But I had no intention of streaming tomorrow. I have every intention to stream every single day in October, so. Spoopy. What the heck are you doing going to bed that late? I know, right? I have nobody to tell me to go to sleep. I guess that's it. And Sam has to work late at nights, so I like staying up and chatting with her. I don't know. It's all me, though. It's my responsibility. BMD, I'm gonna sleep. Brain. Laura Croft voice. No. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Alright, what do you say we get busy here, guys? Let's do it. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Those who are chatting and those who are just lurking, which is totally fine. I like lurking in streams as well. Like, I almost never speak in the live chat. Almost never. I usually just watch in silence and anonymity. I most definitely prefer this schedule over the next day's streams that come the following week. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Alright, so we left off, these are autosaves. Did I know I saved my game. Maybe I just have to press continue. Let's try that. Let's just press continue. Oh yeah, I wasn't just lurking. Alright, loading. With a heart on it. So yeah, last time we started up the machine. And yeah, you're gonna hear the clickety-clackety of my keyboard. This is a very, spoopy and quiet game. Yes, I said the Q word. So you're gonna hear the clickety-clackety. I know some people like that, some people don't. So that's just how it's gonna be. Alright. Warning. Fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. That's right. You want to always wear that protection, everybody. Get those condoms. Oh, well, oops. Not that kind of fueling pump. Okay. Gotcha. I'm on the same page now. Oh boy, pig carcasses. I think. Gosh, what went on here? I dropped the Q word. I should be banned for such negligence. Salted pork. Mmm. Delicious. more dead rats. And, yep. Whoa, I can handle these pigs. Let's pet the pig. There we go. Sick. Ugh. Just the way it moves when I handle it. It's just, ugh. Creepy. Very, very creepy. Yeah, I know. I know I have rescheduled a whole bunch of streams before. I will say half of those times is not my fault and is not my intention. Truck fueling station. I got a journal entry, so let's see what that is. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simmons' works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum. Of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. Oh boy, so it's not gas for cars or trucks. It's gas for something else. Yeah, we already read that one. Can't use it. I can't turn it either way, so... My dad is doing okay. He's doing better each day, though he did tweak his back a little bit last week, so he has to take it easy. I feel like it's frustrating sometimes. I feel like half the time I'm his babysitter, and half the time I'm his son. I don't want to be his babysitter, but you know how it is when your parents get old. You kind of have to step in and be that person. I mean, I'm probably going to be the same way when I get old. More pigs. Okay, what do I do with these pigs? I'm able to handle them. But exactly what I'm supposed to do with these piggies, I do not know. Is this... Yeah, that's locked. So... Display a land Doom or Half-Life with him. For sure. Thank you, Preposterous Dreamer. I appreciate that. He is still going in for surgery. We don't know when that will be, though. He needs to go to PT first. Physical therapy. His doctor wants him to do that. I don't know why. We're both kind of scratching our heads. I told Sam about that too, and even she's scratching her head about why PT is necessary. Okay, so I can get up there. There's nothing else to do down here, right? I can't get the machine to work. So, yeah, I guess through the window we go. I don't remember this version of Babe. I know, right? It's the more mature version. Your partner's dad had dementia? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. It's nice you are caring for your dad. I also cared for my grandparents, and even though it sometimes was a bit tough, I wouldn't ever want to miss that time. Yeah, I hear you. Believe me, I share that sentiment. Well, we're back out in the streets outside. Well, I can grab it, but it won't loosen. Oh, more wine. What a surprise. So I can't... can't move this. Oh, here we go. So, with that open, let's continue looking around. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge. Or inquiries. Hey, Thorgnor. Babe, pig in the machine. Smells like bacon. I know, the way that place must smell. Hey, Lumi, you made it. Come on in. Yes, sorry for the lateness of this and kind of the impromptu of it, but I just started. You haven't missed much. Did you finish watching my VOD from yesterday? Thought maybe I could do the Half-Life jump crouch, but I think it's an invisible barrier. Yeah. So I can't go any further than that, so I have to go into here. Hey, Perseus! Come on in. Oh. It just loops around. Okay, there's the hose. It connects to this. And then what, it just spits it out? Yeah, this is 1899, or maybe 1900. So automobiles are kind of a new thing. Very basic at this point. What about this door? It's locked. There's got to be something in here. Why would I be able to climb out the window? Oh! There's this. I didn't try this door? Silly me. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. Oh my gosh, it could be AI. As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets. Alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased, he will spray his seed over passers-by. And yet, this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage? Babbage, as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Oh my gosh. That's dark. Very, very dark. But very interesting. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. So, nothing else besides that note, huh? Unless I'm supposed to climb up onto the top of the box. No, there's nothing up here. I guess man wants his piggy porn. Yeah, I mean, I don't knock someone else's yum, but yeah, not out in the streets, please. I guess I didn't go this way. Man, I really am tired today, I guess. I'm missing obvious ways to go. Is that a truck over there? I can't even tell. It's so dark, even with my lantern on. It could be the kind of dirt he's afraid of, yeah. I'm starting to think the dirt he's afraid of is not exactly the dirt we think about. Boycott! Ban swine stench from our streets! Mandus factory must close. Apparently my factory is creating so much of a stench that they're wanting to boycott my factory. Cambridge brass band uniform. These are pretty cool. Indians, chiefs, and braves. Little Minnie Palmer at New Year Eve Academy Music, December 31st, matinees, Wednesday and Saturday. Wonder who Little Minnie Palmer is. Yeah, we saw that sign. Oh, it is a truck. And I have a journal entry too, and there's a note as well, so we got some things to read. My factory stinks in both ways. Was it a hog rendering plant? It sure looks like it, yeah. Full moon. Werewolf. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors around the fueling station. The truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. Okay. Well, I didn't really figure that part out myself, but apparently Magnus did. I'll read that note here in a couple seconds. So this truck is blocking my entrance, apparently. This is a church, apparently. Oh, yep.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Oh, there go my kids. St. Dunstan's Church. Oh, there's a crank. Yep, it is blocking my way. So I was probably meant to fiddle with all this before reading that journal entry. Oh, there's the front sign of my plant. Mandus Company Meat Processing Factory. Anno 1828. Okay. Yeah, there's my front sign. Obviously, it's not entirely a meat processing factory. That's just a front. Wow, bodies have been. Actually, no, that's a pig carcass. We'll probably get in there and read all the gravestones. I know there's that note. I know there's the truck. I just want to investigate a little bit further. Fiddle with my crank. I certainly will. Chemical transportation. Danger. Highly corrosive. Highly flammable. Okay. There goes a bunch of crates. Filled with what, though? Well, there goes a cage. I can't tell what's inside of it, though. The highest hygiene standards are upheld at this plant. Yep. A lard factory. That's interesting. Werehog, yeah. A strange container. This canister looks as if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Dunstan's. Okay, my guess is the truck is out of fuel, and I need to find some way to get fuel, maybe into this container. I think I'm starting to piece together what I need to do. Oh, the controls are sparking, I think. Yeah, so it's broken. Flood breach. Emergency shutdown in place. Yeah, we saw this before. Very creepy if you really take your time to look at everything. Let's read that note now. And fiddle with the controls. Another pig head! Gosh, look how rudimentary a truck was back then. It's just a seat and a steering wheel, and of course it's the same as a truck nowadays, but it just looks weird. Delivery schedule. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damned schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its design function? These cursed new-fangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I, enough for a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Dunstan Templar for a jar. Alright, so the guy just left his truck out here, out of gas again. Poor guy has to crank this every single time. So let's try, yeah, it looks like it may fit in there. I'm guessing. I don't know how these old trucks work. But let's crank it. Maybe not. But I think I'm on the right track, though, with that container. Having to go and refill it. Come on, Gordon, crank that thing. That was the old Model T. You crank it every time. Ugh, man. Yeah, I feel sorry for him. No wonder he wants to... Bell yard. Okay. No wonder he wants to go get a jar from the... I guess a bar nearby. So, boy, I'm gonna make a fool out of myself, aren't I? Not sure how this is supposed to... Okay. Magnus is smarter than me. Oh, okay, that's a lid thing. Okay, I get it. Fill it up with whatever this is. It's not petroleum. Oh, shit. What the... That freaking look... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That looked like a monster. If I didn't know better, it almost looked like a pig. Oh my gosh, this is freaking scary. It's a man pig. Sick. A fast getaway. That wasn't quite fast, but... Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp this container and its putrid contents, and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination could not follow onto hallowed ground. You would hope. You would think so. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. So I need to grab this. Still gotta fill it up. Getting the hell out of here. I hear it sloshing around in there. Hey, Nibby. I did deal with pigs with the shotgun. I don't have one, though. Yep, I was right. It does fit in there. Okay, I'm not an idiot. Did it move? I thought I saw it move, but... Uh-huh. So I don't get to drive it, which is fine. Wait, what does that say? I can't read what that says. Something Frankfurt. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we made it to the church, the graveyard.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
An egg, huh? Hey, Sarah. Welcome. Time to turn off the lights in here. Sick. It's a pig and part of a human being, I think, being buried together. I can't tell either. This is crazy. Very creepy. Not too creepy though. Not yet at least. Though it is pretty creepy. Doom, is that you? Why are there lit candles out here? Who lit these candles tonight? Another pig. A xenomorph egg. I guess trying to join man and pig together? I don't even want to think about that. But that could be a possibility. That could be what he was trying to do. I'm not sure why, but... Oh, a new area. Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing. Lily dancing on the table, her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart scarred from the heat of this love. Of his love dancing. Ooh, Lily got the moves, apparently. Can't go back. Lily got the moves. Alright, we have a journal entry. Inside St. Dunstan's. We sat here, I remember. We sat in our black, and we mourned, and we prayed, and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a foul I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here, I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. So, yeah, he's obviously very angry that his wife died. And so he is bound and determined to do something with these machines. I still don't know what he intends to do. I'm not sure how pigs and man have anything in common, except that we share almost the same skin. But yeah, so, yeah, we are doomed. So yeah, his beautiful wife died. I'd be mad too. It's like, give her back, she's non-transferable. Several places to go. It's kind of lagging a little bit. Like on my end, it's kind of, the frame rate kind of dropped. That's common though in the other Amnesia games, so I think it's not my computer. I think it's just the game. And that's also open. Wow, there are a lot of stairs in this church. So 3 doors we can go through. Let's go into the non-stair one first. Yep, this is just a little room with a note. Ever see me at a buffet? I have not. Yes, I see the note. Biblia. Well, we are in a church, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Let me guess. Wine. No. Well, I mean, this is a church, so maybe they wouldn't keep wine. Old, rolled up documents, though. November 23rd, 1899. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. A shepherd indeed. So what, did he lure Father Jeremiah into his pig factory? Not quite sure what to make of that. Hamlet, oh my gosh. Yeah, throb. Hey, Bloctavio. All the loading screens have a story to tell. Yep. It was fun. Yeah, I sometimes hang out in the Discord. If I'm either bored or got nothing to do, which is not common. I'm usually doing something. I'm usually up to some sort of shenanigans. So, 2 stairs I can go up. Which one? Maybe they both lead to the same area. Like maybe this big chapel area? Yeah, I think... Yep. It looks like they both lead to the same large area. That's a lot of candles. Holy smokes. Oh boy. More candles, and I'm not sure. I've never been in a church, so I have no idea what any of these things are or what they mean. I mean, I know what these are. You sit here, don't you? Is that what you do? You just sit? I think these are where you put your papers when you're on the pulpit. These are crucifixes. They keep the vampires away. Candle. How come I can interact with this? I'll leave that there. There's a bellow. Father Jeremiah's Journal, October 1st, 1899. Well, that was yesterday. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them, to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full, and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that he would be irresponsible, nay, unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico, it is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares, to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Oh, Father Jeremiah, how blind you are. Magnus is not who you think he is. I'm not who you think I am. It's all a ruse. Hey, we saw that from the first Amnesia game, didn't we? I have been in a church. I have. I'm being facetious, I think. I've actually never been to a Catholic church, is what I probably should be more, like, more specific about. Okay, this just leads out here. So, anything else in here besides that note and this candle, apparently, that... I mean, I know that one note said the candles were facing the saint or something, so maybe I'll need this candle for a purpose. Let's just leave it in this pew. But, like, I don't know what this is. Like, what is that? I don't know. Alright, Timmy, we'll see you later. Fired up a bowl of weed in front of all of us during a meeting. Oh my gosh. That's funny. It's an interesting painting for a church. What is happening there, dare I ask? Everybody's kind of turning away from it, kind of, like that little girl is... These little kids are very scared. I don't know. Looking for notes or something on the pews. Oh, gosh. A pig on the altar. That's sacrilegious, I think. Hey, Pano Mike. You remember suffering a bit with this one? Yeah. I'm definitely feeling the grip of creepiness. Oh, a teddy bear. I shall call you Bob. Goodbye, Bob. Okay, well... Let's head on up to the altar, then. Hey, Mark. Yeah, for real. That, yeah. Gee. Yeah, this is... pretty sacrilegious. I apologize to any Christians who are watching. more pigs. And it's a pig man. With the heart of a pig? That looks like a machine. And more machines. Okay. The Agrippa of creepiness, yeah. Oh! Oh gosh! I think I figured it out. Wow! I just was... It didn't occur to me until... So before we do that puzzle, though, I do want to finish exploring the church fully. Yeah, I just kinda pieced it together with that note that said that the candles were facing the saint or something like that. I'll have to look at the note again. And then... Oh, you hear that howl? Yeah, I'm cooking. It looks like the Catholic Church has been converted into a pig cult. Yep. I'm gonna guess this doesn't work. Yep. It doesn't work. There's coal. What is it? What is this? Like... Maybe a Catholic church needs something like this, but what would this be used for? Heat? Heat for the whole building? I don't know how 1899 kind of worked in large buildings. So I don't know what that would be actually used for. Maybe an incinerator? So that's a machine, that's a furnace room. Nothing I can do here. I saw more things I can explore out here, though. Is it a crematorium? Coal-fired boiler. Okay. So you would see something like that in a church? A big church like this? Or is that just unrealistic? Yeah, I haven't been over here yet. Oh, we have a phonograph. More howling. The plant takes bacon and assembles it into pigs. Yeah, 19th century church perhaps. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Let's listen to this phonograph though.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Alright, well, yep. The new god is definitely one of machine. In some forms of irony, that's actually kind of true. Some of our gods nowadays are definitely that of machine. So this just loops back down here. Yep, so they did both lead to the same area. I figured that out before. So now let's go over here. Aha. So, yep, everything loops. I fully explored everything. Now let's go put that candle in. Alright, preposterous dreamer. Yeah, see ya, man. Take care. God is a machine. They are trying to play God with machines. True, true. There is a difference. I know a lot of people worship their machines like their gods, but he actually wants to make a machine that is like a god. So apparently, yeah, let's read that note again. I need to twist these, apparently. Oh no, it wasn't in my journal. It was in... Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Okay, so my guess is then... That one's correct, apparently. Yep. Something happened, maybe in the boiler room? Oh, it's on now. Fire started. And we have a journal entry. Infernal machinery. The engine fires. The flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on, and I cannot fail them. Oh gosh, he's very worried about what's going to happen when he pulls this lever. And he activates whatever this boiler is going to do. He's very worried about it. I hear the steam. Oh! Oh my! Father Jeremiah, did he know about this? Did he build this, or did Magnus help him? This is weird. Let's read the journal. A hellish portal. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going down. The Church of the Almighty Skynet. I know, right? For real. What could be down here? Oh my gosh, I'm actually terrified. Oh my gosh, a big old basket of rats and potatoes. What's in that cage? Silence! Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. At least you didn't say quiet, right? I mean, what's in these cages? Why is there a pile of clothes here? Why is there a shovel? What the? Sick. Is that a burned torso? Or... No, that's a shoe. That's somebody's shoe. I wish I had a crowbar for all these crates. I know, right? I would bash them open right now. Why is this rope swinging? Maybe just the air coming from out in the church. I don't know.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Hey, Coolio. This atmosphere really is very creepy. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of cages. Were people kept in here? Oh gosh. Oh no, please don't go out. No, please. Hang on, my little sunshine. Gosh, I'm jumping at every shadow I see. So many cages. I just fed them potatoes? And rats? Or maybe the rats just got into the cages. Jeez. Is someone in there? I can't see into it. No, there's nobody in there. Oh my gosh. Gee, oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Oh, gee. Oh, my heart, I can feel my heart is probably over 100 beats a minute now. I don't usually get scared, like, I watch horror movies sometimes and I just yawn. But this is actually legit terrifying. I missed a note? Upstairs? I don't want to miss anything, so... If I missed a note, I will go back up. Any excuse to go back up and not have to deal with those man-pigs down there. Oh, gosh. Where was the note, I wonder? Why are there pliers here? Oh, thank you. I would have missed this. Yeah, tell me if I miss things, please. Thank you, man. Let's read what this says. Welcome back, Maz. I missed some other notes. Man, I try to explore, but apparently, yeah, I'm not doing the best of jobs. And why is there a stock here? But hopefully I can go back and read those notes. Yeah, maybe eventually. these final thoughts. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What he-stitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. Jeez, what the hell? What the hell? This is quite disturbing. I said just like 15 minutes ago, it's not quite disturbing yet. It's disturbing now. So here's where I came from. Okay. Wow. It is like Alexander again, isn't it? Like he tortures his victims so that he can get, what was it, vitae? But in this case, I'm not sure what Magnus is doing, or was doing. The creepiest thing about this is that I am Magnus. I am that person that orchestrated all of this. And this takes place right in the church. Oh gosh, okay. Can't get into the cage, but I can open it. Yeah, they were kept in here like pigs. Because I think that's what they were going to become. Now, as to why, I still don't know. I'm sure that will be revealed later, but... what is this? A light? Can't interact with it, though. There's so many cages. A candle on a book. Is it Mandus? Okay. For some reason I'm calling him Magnus. I don't know why. Maybe it just sounds better in my mind. And maybe I'm subconsciously changing his name because I don't want to be that person. I am not that person anymore. Hey, Repo Man says. Cool. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this dark and scary game. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh, it's still moving. Oh my god. Apparently my light flickers when I'm near one of those creatures. I don't know. Run, BMD, run! Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh gosh. This is legit horrifying. Let's see if I can sneak past him. Let's go. Whew. Need a little break. Oh my gosh. Get up close and look at him? I don't know if there are any notes down here. This area is kind of mazy. Is that a baby crying? Oh, God, no. Better not be messing with kids. Okay. Oh, I was running. Believe me, I was. Getting out of here. Next area. Whoa. And so to the stoking. Pulling cogwheels now, sneezed into his kerchief when the dust got into his eyes. I have begun to change more rapidly now, he surmised. This is easy for Doom Guy. If only I had weapons. The Cyber Demon's going, suffer. Well, there's a bit of a graphical error, probably on my part. I got an achievement, yes. Not sure what for, maybe for making my way through that pig cage area. Oh, man. That was rough. This is creepy atmosphere. And the music. I love the music. Okay. These barrels got loose.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Too boner? The shutters are blowing in the wind. The soundtrack is so beautiful. Then again, I am a sucker for stringed instruments. Violins, cellos. I think those instruments add such environment to me. We have a journal entry. Yeah, Mandus. You're right, yeah. I've been calling him Magnus for whatever reason. I don't know why. The Mandus Processing Company. My soul shudders at what I have seen. But at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. All right. Real sounds from real material. That also is what lends to the just the spookiness of it all. Yeah, there's my sign again. I have quite a few trucks. Yeah, Mandus. Not Magnus. I don't know why I was calling him that. Yeah, that's a pig cart. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to double check. Very cool, accurate 1900 cars. That's cool. At least they got that right, huh? Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm in the back of one of my trucks. I guess I have to go in there at some point. Mandus Processing Company. We'll go in there soon. A wheel, a spare wheel. My question is still, maybe it will be answered in this game later, how did I wake up with amnesia? Because I know in the first game, Daniel intentionally took that tonic to make him forget. But I wonder how my guy, Mandus, got amnesia. There was one little hint in one of the notes that I saw that suggested I was sick a lot. That I've been sick a lot. after my wife died. We must be in this part of the factory then. If it's highlighted, that's my guess. Hey, Box Figs. That wheel is from the Justine expansion. Mandus contracted a fever? Okay. We'll find out why he went there later. Okay, yeah. I'm curious. We'll let the game reveal that slowly but surely. I'm piecing it together slowly but surely. Let's hear what this says.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Okay, well, at what sacrifice? Yeah, the unfortunates that he's describing, I guess, work in the workhouses, live in the orphanages. Basically the ones who are just worse off. And by workhouses, yeah, I think that's an old-fashioned term for a place you don't want to work at. Essentially. A place you don't want to be at. Piston rooms, okay. A machine for pigs lore is a little spotty on purpose, but there are a few concrete things. Yeah, I want to piece it together. I'm slowly doing that, but I'm sure I will miss a few lore points here and there. I'll make sure when the game is done that we will discuss the whole lore. Like during the credits section and then afterwards. We'll discuss, you know, all the plot points. That is a big, giant gear, or wheel. Not a gear, a wheel. Okay. Look at these old-fashioned lights. I love it. Jeez. He started to spin. And that started to move. Okay. More tools. You're gonna guess the machine is not actually for pigs. I think that's half of the... I think that's half of it. In my mind, I could be wrong. In my mind, they're trying to make pig men. Now, to what purpose and to why he thinks that's some sort of paradise, or how that will allow them to get to paradise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how being a pig man is paradise, but in his depraved and weird mind, it makes sense. and maybe the game will reveal his intentions, but from what I gather, though, at the moment, his wife died. He became extremely fixated on the idea that he doesn't want to lose anyone he loves ever again, so he becomes an Anakin Skywalker and turns into Darth Vader to save all the ones that he loves by becoming evil, which in turn destroys everybody. You'll find out, yeah. The machine is for pigs, but not quite the literal sense of processing pork. Oh, yeah, I have gathered that. Yeah, the sign outside of Mandus's factory says it's a processing plant, but like I said earlier in either this stream or the previous one, that's obviously it's a front. It's not actually what's happening. Alright, well, we made it to the piston control room. Maybe it was for pigs and he repurposed it. Yeah, that could be. Hey, Rami. Let's see what I missed here. Make pigmen like in Doctor Who. I understood the Dark Descent lore much faster, and it had a red thread to everything that happened there. Here in this version, it's not as clear at first. Yeah, it's not as clear. I understand what he's... Well, I understand kind of what he's doing, but why and how and to what purpose, that is still a bit elusive to me. Number one, that's turned on. It's locked. Is this a lump of coal? Maybe I have to carry... This one looks like it's off, so I think I need to start it up with this coal. Oh, and maybe more. I actually don't know how much coal to put in a furnace. We'll find out. Apparently that's enough. We didn't need this other piece, maybe. Oh, I thought... For some reason I thought I got a journal entry, but no, I did not. No, I did not. Control piston, or control piston, damn dyslexia, piston control room as a mood piece, and that's very accurate. Yeah. Yeah, see, Mandus Processing Company, that's obviously a front name. Stop! Are your furnaces fueled? 1 and 2 is... I like how there's still a caption that says 1, 2. Let's look around before we activate the machinery, though. October 18th, 1899. A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of the line. In the process of stunning and bleeding, the product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that, encapsulates the benefits of self-regulatory automation. Ew. That may not have been coal. That may not have been coal, what we threw in that furnace. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, Soma. I've heard good things about it. Like it's a really scary horror game. Maybe I should play that too. There's a lot of spoopy games I have to play. I'll play as many as I can this month, and we may actually have to extend it into the first week of November. Because I'm enjoying these spooky games, actually, honestly. 2, 4, and 6? What? 6's light is not on. Oh, there are more furnaces. So 4 is also on. So 2 and 4 and 1 I know is on. So 3 is not on. Okay, 3 and 6. Here's 3. Yeah, this may not be entirely coal. It may be partially coal. But it could be digestive material too. Maybe the nun too? That's 3. Five and 6 are through this door. Let me look around first before I put fuel in there. Danger! No entry to the under pistons when machinery is at rest. The heck? Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way, I fear. The scale of these engines suggests a far greater works than is visible from the surface, so my friend must be correct, and the larger part of this plant is underground. We are close to the Thames. No wonder flooding is such a risk. Well, Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. What did he name this? The Lily? After his wife. Okay, well. It does look like coal, though, doesn't it? Just one piece? Is that all that's needed? One chunk? Oh, I can't. I need another chunk. Apparently. I think I threw in too many chunks into one of the furnaces, but I think I know where to get one more. In one of these rooms. Yeah, here. we go. Oh, Thames. Okay. Yeah, I said Thames, didn't I? Fire and steel. The fires are stoked. Assuming the same architect is responsible here as with the chemical plant, I surmise that a centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it, and hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. So he's hoping no more sabotages come his way. Amnesia the Bunker? I'll have to play that. I think, is that the next game that comes after this one? Or is it a different Amnesia game? Yeah, here we go. Machines. It's actually scary. Okay. Oh, jeez. My lantern is flickering. Man, that's a huge wheel. Wow. I feel like an ant. I think once I get down here, out of this room, I'm going to call it a stream. I'm locked in. These pesky man-pigs, I know they're everywhere now.
You are...
Hey, Assman! Thank you for the donation, my friend. I wonder if Quiet Place is on your list. Well, it has the Q word in it. So I have to play it, don't I? What is a Quiet Place? The heck is this stuff? I don't even want to ask. Great. What the? Oh my gosh. Pig squeal. Oh, please, God, no. Where am I going? Hey, ass man. Thank you for the 37 months, man. Seems Emma still is having issues. I'll have to look into that after the stream. She's not reading donation messages anymore. She's like taking the month off or something. $37 months, bro. Thank you so much. There it is. I see it over there. I'm gonna get a closer look. Oh my god. They look like they are half man, half human. Or half man, half human. I'm getting out of here. Half man, half pig. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Run. Run in circles. Circle strafe until you win. Oh man, I'm really injured. Yeah, that is not a normal pig. No, it is not. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Shoot. Give me some... Oh gosh! Give me something in the center. There's a note. Get away from this guy, though. Okay. Well, I died. These pigs are called wretches? Gosh. Ah, I'm back here. Okay, I know where I am. I'm in the same area. Hopefully I won't run into that man pig again. The wretch. There was a note in the far back corner. My lantern's flickering. It's in one of these corners. I want to read that note. And I need to figure out what to do. It's so dark and not really mazy, but it kind of is to some extent. But I'm not sure what to do. I think it was this way. It was past the conveyor belts. Man, that man pig is creepy. Nope, I can't attack. Great, found me again. Two of them? Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. There are two of them. Practicing go to it without Megasphere, the avoidable. Wish me luck. Oh man. Yeah, that's rough without a Megasphere. Good luck on that. Gotta find that note. I saw a note. Maybe I need to turn my lantern off. Just go the other way. I know I can't even see very much, but I'm just gonna fumble my way in the dark. I saw a note. It exists. I just have to find it so I can read it. Yeah, it's right there. There's the note. So how do I get past there? Oh, over here. Okay. There it is. October 21st, 1899. The product moves now into the bleeding. A system of spring-loaded blades are arranged here. Tension is built via a series of springs that run along the bleeding line, using the momentum of the product itself to build up the energy for the action ahead. The blades are released at a point of optimum tension as the product passes them. The combination of the speed of release and the sudden stop against the rubber buffers at the side of the line sets the blades spinning rapidly enough to cut the throat of the product. It is a clean, sympathetic, and efficient process. The product then continues along the line, and the natural bleeding process is allowed time to occur, the blood collecting in the angled basin at the foot of the line. Secondary spring blades are positioned at 2 further points along the line. Should the mid-level rubber buffers continue to be manipulated in the form of a semi-bled product thrashing or twitching, these movements automatically form the basis of the spring energy required to send the next bleeding blade into activity. Ugh. There is a note and a telephone talk with your friend that you missed. Should I copy and paste them here in chat? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, man. Yeah. I'll read them. Go ahead and do that while I look around to see what to do. Can't open these furnaces, these boilers, so... Hey, Lord Grey Grey, the mighty Lord Grey Grey. Thank you for the 6 months, man. Completely forgot that I could do that 6 months officially. Many years in actuality. True, true. I think it's 6 continuous months? It's flickering again. There it is. I saw it briefly. Boy. You also missed one of the gramophones near the beginning, if that's what you mean. Oh, did I also miss a gramophone? Or is that the phone conversation? Ah, here we go. Okay. I'll pause it here so I can... You can save, quit, and load an earlier save if it has autosave in this encounter. Yeah, I can save and exit right now. Down the shit chute. That's probably literally what it is. So yeah, go ahead and post that. You may have to post it in several different chat messages because YouTube probably won't allow you to post the whole thing. And yeah, I'll go ahead and read those out loud, because I don't want to miss any of the lore, even though I kind of did, because I missed that note and the gramophone and maybe a phone call. Yeah, thank you, Lucas. Three wretches down there, but if you have your lantern off and take your time, you can avoid them easily. That's what I learned to do, just to turn my lantern off. They're attracted to the light, obviously, so... Okay. October 17th, 1899. This is obviously going to be the note. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed-through at one end, so the product naturally settle into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. Oh boy. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning. Man, this is effed up. Yeah, go ahead and write the gramophone conversation, if you truly have it memorized. Oswald. These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel. Oh, we already read that one. We already got that one. I recognize it. Even if this were a pig factory, this is effed up. It really is. Okay. Which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Wow, yeah, that's pretty effed up, honestly. The one he missed was the one in the beginning near the entrance hall. Yeah, if somebody can find that one. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through. Yeah, the product. The product. I guess it's the beginning of the game, yeah? I can't remember which ones I'm missing. Phonograph, that's what they're called, actually. I think I missed the very first one. I think I found it. Yep, you're right, green light ring. I'm reading the exact same one right now. I have the wiki pulled up. The Amnesia wiki. I found it. Yeah. So, too bad they don't have an audio of this, like, built in. I'll have to read it. So, Mandus, you don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful. Professor A. Ah, you have one of those wonderful de Martinvilles. No, of course not, my dear fellow. Mandus. It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see. Professor A. Most useful. You understand, of course, why the Ministry sent me. That they have concerns. Yeah, that's the one I missed. I don't know how I missed it. I was looking everywhere, but apparently I missed it. The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. Alright, so that is what I missed. Apparently. So he designed those phonographs, actually. Mandus did. Okay, I think this is a good time to stop. I'm gonna read the journal entry, and then I'm just gonna stop. Good old Doom 3, yeah. The descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the doors should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I will brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. Alright, so we made it past the pistons. Now we have to go through the tunnels and to the bilge, apparently. So, I think this is a great time to stop. Part 3 should be the last part, I would imagine, because Amnesia the Dark Descent only took me 3 parts, so tomorrow will take however long it takes to finish the game. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save and exit here. This starts to become more tense. I'm looking forward to it. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything. Telephone in factory. Oh, I missed a wow. Okay. So, shoot. Oh well, I'm sure. But being able to read all of this now kind of fills in the missing pieces, and it looks like I didn't miss much. Thank you, Lumi. I hope to see you again tomorrow. If your schedule is clear, of course. Yeah, I'll be here until I finish the game. It may take 3-4 hours, but I'm going to finish it. I don't want to spend, 4 days on this game. I want to spend only 3 days so I can move on to Resident Evil 2, which will probably take me 8 to 10 days to beat. Probably, because of how slow I play the game. So, alright guys, you all take it easy before you go to the phone calls you missed. Okay, let's see. Yep, when you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything. I wonder who the saboteur is. He's obviously sabotaged the ability to start up the machine, so maybe he's a good guy. Looking forward to the next episodes. October is my favorite month of the year. I absolutely love Halloween. Me too. I really do as well. Alright. Yeah, Andrew. It was great to see you for a little bit here today. But yeah, tomorrow at noon. So basically, the same exact time I normally stream. I'll be sure to go to bed earlier tonight and not stay up so late. So, hey George. Hi and bye. I know, right? The Doom 3 Revenants are the best, though. There is no denying that. They have the best design, I think. They have the best sound effects. It's just perfect. Alright, my dear friends. It was great seeing you again. Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for guiding me a little bit through this game. Tomorrow we finish it. So one way or another, we are going to find out everything of what's going on. So that will be a lot of fun. I really hope to see you guys there. This is going to be a great this is going to be a great episode coming up, I think, because it's going to reveal a lot. So yeah, I don't want bacon anymore. I used to love bacon, but I don't want bacon anymore, at least not right now. I'm staying away from that. I'm abstaining from that. Alright, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your evening, or morning, wherever you are. And I will see you when I see you guys tomorrow. So, take care, everybody.